Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Carmen Scythe, and today we're getting back into Out of Touch. And we are currently with Jamie, who has been looking into everything supernatural and occult, and has received a state-of-the-art secret box thing with important letters. But it was made for her grandfather, who died before that technology of that security box was invented. So, exactly what is in those that safe? There were some papers, and now we're looking through them, and it says hello. And with this music, I believe it was last time we heard this. Was it when we met Storian on? Are we gonna meet him again? We'll see. Now, let's go. Hello. If you're reading this, I'm hopefully long dead. You're free to celebrate. I know I earned that spite. If you're my blood-sucking lawyer or one of his postgraduate peons, I hope you find these pages as boring as they appear. May you receive a paper cut or other mild inconvenience, it's the least I could do. If you're one of the many people desiring answers for slights and wrongs over the years, all I can tell you is what little real estate you ever occupied in my mind. Only know I had a greater purpose. That I can assure you. However, if you're the person meant to be reading this, the person who needs to see what lies on these pages, you will, in a far different manner than the others, if I perform the incantation correctly. Ew! Grandpa is a magician, wizard, a warlock, eldritch know-it-all. Appreciate a dead man's effort, would you? I went through quite a bit of trouble for it. Well, for you, Hayato. If you're reading this, or experience it, rather, this is for you, my greatest gift. But of course, you have never met me. You couldn't have. Who am I? Why, I am your grandfather. In a way. Oh, and now we actually have grandfather. I guess it should. His handle should show up. Oh no, we are experiencing it. I don't know what you will have heard of me by the time you have this document. Perhaps I was successful. Perhaps I'm rightfully lauded for my efforts. Perhaps I'm a villain, hated by all. Perhaps I'm merely forgotten. Dreadful to consider. Barring some miracle, this is almost certainly the case, isn't it? Oh, right. I remember you from something. I think it was one of the images I took when I was making the trailer. Ooh. However, none of that matters, as long as you are there. As long as you hear my words. All my billions, all my property, all my demesne? What the fuck is a demesne? It means nothing without you. You hold the future in your hands, Hayato. There are forces at play that modern humanity cannot comprehend. If our species is to survive, we must act. Or rather, you must. I have done all I can in my mortal coil. There are things beyond our normal comprehension that are seeking to reshape our world. They hope to birth their monsters into our domain, to make us their slaves in their eternal war against each other. Ooh. They have no pity, no remorse for anything in this world. We've existed for so short of a time by comparison. They hardly acknowledge we exist. Whatever I did, Hayato, I did to keep them back for one day longer. I cannot ensure the safety of this world. I couldn't while I was alive, and I surely cannot do it now that I am dead. But you have the chance I didn't. You can steal fire from the gods just as Prometheus did. I do not know if you have learned of any of this yet. Perhaps you have. Perhaps I am too late. But perhaps not. I wish to show you an important day, Hayato. I want you to know me. I want you to know what I did. I was not a kind man. I used people. I destroyed lives. I threatened innocence to get what I want. I make no excuse for it. I am wicked. If there is a hell, then I'm sure they're burning within its domain now. If I was capable of such, at any rate. But only know this. I never did any of it without purpose. Hiraka-sama? That is the only thing I will ask for your trust on. The rest, Hiraka-sama. I'll show you. What you decide is up to you. Hiraka-sama. He'll be here soon, Hiraka-sama. Oh. What? Wait, what? You'll be here soon, Hirakasama. Okay. Ashley? Oh, you're dreaming again, sir. I was. I apologize, Kay. Huh. Someone related to Ashley, I guess. I'd expected that from you as a young man, sir, but now you're not going senile, are you? My long-standing executive secretary, Kay. I hired her just after your father was born, and she has never left my side since. Despite all my wealth, Hayato, I would say with no irony, she was one of the few good things to happen in my life. Your grandmother was another. I lived and breathed for that woman. I would have happily left behind this insanity to grow old with her. No matter if that would have doomed the world or not. But I couldn't. She passed away giving birth to your father. Did he ever tell you that? Does he keep pictures of us? I doubt it. But I could never forget her. I refused to remarry. I never removed my wedding ring since then. At least, until the coroner took it off. Prick. But Kay. Okay, well, damn. I love that woman with all my heart, presumably. So did her husband. I hoped her children did too. Something I couldn't say for my own. There he is. Go fetch him. You don't have to be so serious. You already know what he's coming for. One of us has to be serious about life, Kay. He's a grown man. He should know better than that. And he should definitely know better than to come begging to be saved. They never really leave the nest, sir. You'll always care for your kids, even till your dying day. Well, not sure you should have shown your granddaughter that you fucked your secretary. How true that was. Don't get the wrong impression. I love your father. I always have, and despite how he may feel about me now, I still do. When I lost your grandmother, he was all I had. Yes, the Hiraka family has its roots in the Meiji Restoration, and our prestige goes back centuries. However, when I was a young man in the late 20th century, we were nearly penniless. Oh, 20th century, right. I forgot it. The 20th century is the 1900s, right. I was the sole heir to run down a house in the middle of nowhere, Shiba Prefecture. I had just lost my wife. My parents were long dead. And now there was an innocent, beautiful baby boy who needed me to provide for him. I never went to university, Hayato. I had no time. I performed any odd job, any backroom deal I could to make ends meet. But it was barely enough. I was one man standing against the tide. It was all I could do to keep from being swept away. Even if I couldn't keep my head above water, I needed to protect your father. I needed a miracle. Looking pretty down, mister. Care to make a deal? Instead, I met the devil. You need your hearing fixed. I can do that for you. I can do many things for you. I was always able to see apparitions and spirits ever since I was a child. Of course, then I had no idea what they were. As far as I knew, they were just balls of light only I could see. The difference now, though, this one was talking to me. No, I hear you. Oh, that's good. That's very good. And with that yellowish red color, I kind of get the feeling that it could be a crow. But I don't know. You seem like you need a hand. You don't have any hands. I doubt a real one could get you off those steps either. I can, though. Listen, I need some help. Quite a bit of help. It's not for me, it's for someone special. Yeah, it's Crow, talking about CJ. If you help me out, I'll give you anything you want. Really? Anything in my power. And believe me, that's quite a bit. I didn't even hesitate. How could I? I want my wife back. Have you lost her? I can find her. She's dead. Nope, I can't bring those back. Try something else. Can I admit something to you, Hayato? After your grandmother died, I was terrified. She didn't die well. It wasn't painless. She wasn't at peace. I saw the horror in her eyes as the light faded from her. What she thought was going to be the happiest day of her life turned into her last. And you know what? It terrified me. I laid in bed and wept not at the memory of my lost wife, but at the mere thought of non-existence. Sometimes I couldn't move for hours. Sometimes I refused to turn the lights off at home and for days at a time so that darkness couldn't reach me. Sometimes I looked over the Kamogawa bridge railing and really considered it. Isn't that weird? I was so terrified I nearly gave in to exactly what terrified me. Funny, when you think about it. Oh! Huh! Oh! Now, okay, I thought I didn't recognize it at first, but now I see that he is, the pixelation of him isn't parts of his face. The pixelation is that he is black and white or whatever is in the background. I thought it was weird that it was very striped, but that is actually the wall or fence behind him, but black and white. Interesting. Nice touch. Nice touch. I'm telling you all of this not for pity, but so you understand what I said next. I want to live forever. Done! Just like that, our fortune was made. Oh yes, that's how it happened. I wasn't some genius, despite what my biographer wrote. All the patents for life extension therapies and rejuvenative medicine are in the name of my shell corporation from the 80s. The research that led to the birth of life-extending extension medicine all came from a single patient zero. Me. I had paid for that research myself, of course, and owned all rights to it. Once the oligarchs of the world saw the treatments that really worked, they happily paid any royalty I asked for. Almost overnight, I had become one of the richest men on the planet. The rest of my business ventures were fairly boring, truth be told. A cover. Yes, our great real estate empire was for show. Sorry to disappoint you. You'll see why. Heh. Daddy. What's up, Kay? How you doing, mister? The man-child I had been waiting for. My son. Hidaka Kazuya. Oh, your place is huge! And this week's Flusy. Driving up to his childhood home in the 5 million car he left in on his 18th birthday. You met Kay. She had known Kazuya since he was an infant. Had I asked, she would have happily been his mother. I did not. Oh yes, she would have been a wonderful mother. Does she look too young for that? On this day, she was well over 50 years of age. You'd never know it though, I made sure of that. Damn. The other there is Misue Campbell. Perhaps you know the Campbells still. Their family had served the Hirakas well before my time, and even in our most desperate hours, she never left. She too was deceptively young in appearance. While not Kay's age, she had already had triplets by then. Again, I saw to that. Not personally though. For all my wretchedness, I would never create daughters of my own for what they were intended for. Anyway. You're looking as beautiful as ever, Kay. Misu? Other kids, they must be what, 7, 8? Hey, do you have a pool, huh? And you, mister, are late. Welcome home, young master. They are doing well, thank you for asking. She was a wonderful servant. No, a wonderful human being. If I had any other choice, I wouldn't have done it. She didn't deserve it. This is it, Kay. This is the one. I can feel it. I seem to recall you saying that the last time too. Jesus Christ, what a fucking backyard! Oh, for fuck's sake, that was them. This is... No. And he met his next one, which turns out to be the real one. Well, history seems to have a habit of repeating for you. Why, speak of the devil. Mrs. Hiraka, Mr. Hiraka. Miko. Okay, so they know each other. But why is she called Mrs. Hiraka already? Maybe it is just for simplicity's sake. Welcome home, young master. Miko, what the hell are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? You're the one who ran away all those years ago. No. No. I mean, what happened to art school? What happened to Paris? Why are you still a fucking maid? Hiraka-sama says that I'm invaluable to this house and has paid quite the sum to ensure my continued employment. What the fuck? Money? It was never about the money, Miko. It's never been about the money. Like you're one to talk. Look at you. Do you think a $10,000 suit makes you one of them? When did it start being about the money for you, Kazuya? And for your information, it became about the money when you left me here. I didn't... It's not like that. Miko, Yahoo! Hey, I wanna go see how big the beds are here. Wanna join me? And who's she? What? Her? Nobody. She's nobody. Is that what you told her about me? No, I wouldn't... Miko, please, I apologize, but I must be returning to my duties. My son. My idiot son. He had his faults, he was only 25. Barely a man, really. He and Miko had known each other all of their lives. The Campbells had adopted her at a young age. She fit in with the other maids as well. Romance with house staff is strictly against family policy. But I can hardly fault him myself, can I? I can fault you! Okay, so... somehow the spirit made it into the recording. You know this is entirely your doing. We had a deal. I gave you exactly what you wanted. I did what you wanted. Yes, and then you did more. Far more. I asked a simple task of you and you took it as an open invitation to meddle in our affairs. Had I known earlier, you didn't need to know. You weren't supposed to know. I gave you what the new humans on this world has ever had. You even used it for greater gain. Good for you. But this, all of this crashing down around you, this is your fault. And you know what the best part is? I didn't even have to do anything. You brought this doom upon yourself. You played in the eye of the gods and you were found wanting. What orders do you perform now to stave it off? Have you found anyone willing? Of course not. How many now? Interesting. First of all, his face looks like a cat, but also he has tears on his eyes and he has a cut over his throat. Ignoring the cat part, I don't know what to make of it, but he's crying and he wished for death, I take it as. He's sad and wishes for death. 5, 6, 7? My! In that short of time, huh? You won't be able to keep up. Look at it, Misue. Tell me what you see. I can't do it! I can't do this anymore! What I was seeing here? It was just a black orb of something. You will look and you will tell me what you see, or by God, I will have your children brought here and make them do it in your stead. Oh, please, no. They're just babies, don't... Then look. Yeah, and she's just as faded as the papers were. So this is other side stuff. Ah. Right. Hey, guess who I found? Hey, Bobs! Leave us, Kay. You two play nice. You look like an idiot in that suit. Nice to see you too, Dad. Who's that girl you brought? Nobody. Nobody. How much? What? You think I'm here to fucking beg for you for... How much? 15 billion yen. I'll have Kay arrange it. That's it. Just like that. No lecture. Nothing. You couldn't find a way to run a company if it bit you on the ass. It's not your fault. But I do want something from you in return. God damn it. What? Go knock that girl up. Or any girl. I don't care. Have you fucking lost it? I need an heir, Kazuya. There must be a line. Except me, I don't count. The purpose I have in mind isn't suited for you. Okay. And yes, what the fuck am I suited for? Preferably putting your overprivileged dick in something fertile. Soon. Go. Went that well, huh? I got what I want. He wants me gone. He'll get what he wants. That bastard. Kazuya. He loves you. I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but he does. He really does want what's best for you. Even if he doesn't know how to say it. Do you know my mother, Kay? No, I'm sorry. I just joined just a few months after she passed away. Yeah, well, in my opinion, he was an idiot for not remarrying when he had the chance. See ya, Kay. Yeah. But based on what we've learned so far, maybe he was actually sparing Kay by not marrying her. It's true. I do love him. I don't even excuse my harsh attitude or my terrible parenting. I failed him as a father. All I could give him were untold riches and, well, I am a weak man. I always have been. I always will be. And always means something a little different to me, Hayato. Take care, young master. Yeah, she's crying. Please, come again soon. Yeah, I don't know about that, but it was nice. Hey, what the... We'll always welcome you home, young master. Yeah, something happened to the music here. What the fuck? Did something happen to her body and we are not seeing it in this frame? Help me. Miso, what the shit? Why the fuck are you crying? No, she's just crying. Just. Please, Kazuya. Please don't let him hurt me. Please. I can't. I can't refuse him. I can't. He's going to take my babies from me. Please don't let him take my babies from me. Whoa, back the fuck up, okay? Sorry, I gotta fucking go. Fuck this. Please. Please don't go. So he is just an asshole as well. It's true. I was going to. That's why they were born after all. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? What? Oh. Now you've done it. You couldn't just be satisfied with what you had, could you? You just had to have more. Close it! Close it! I can't. Not from this side, anyway. And no, I'm not going over there to fix your problem either. If you think this is bad, whatever you did to the other end is way worse, believe me. I had no choice, Hayato. I thought I could steal fire from the gods. I thought I could free us all from their game. Instead, I almost killed us all. So he almost eradicated humanity, huh? What the fuck? Christ. She was really losing it. Was the job just getting to her? It's not that stressful being a maid, is it? Maybe the girls have just been acting up. There's no way. No way. Oh god. What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I just fucking ditched her there. Okay, so it's not an asshole, he's just did not respond well to panic. Come on, come on! Why the fuck isn't anyone picking up? Come on. Hello? Miko? Kazuya? Kazuya? Miko, put Misue on the phone right now! It's really fucking important! Misue-san. I haven't seen her all afternoon. In fact, I haven't seen Kei either, or Hidaka-sama. Wow. What? Whatever, look, Kazuya, I have to get back. No! Miko, go pack your shit, I'm coming over right now! What? Kazuya, you're scary. Miko, I know I've been a fucking asshole. I know I've lied to you. I know I've been an awful fucking guy. But please just listen to me this one time. I'll explain everything. Just get something together and get outside of that house. Now! Okay. I'll be there as soon as I can. So he sacrificed himself and his workers to secure something. Miko! Kazuya! Are you okay? Where's Misue? I don't know, there's nobody here, Kazuya. It's like they're all vanished. I've been hearing these awful sounds inside, they've been getting louder and louder. What about the kids? What about Matue and the other two? The girls? They're not here this week, a school trip or something. Thank God. Yeah. Please, Kazuya, please, let's go. Yeah. He doesn't know about my place near. Where do you think you're going, Miko-san? Oh. That thing is wearing him like a flesh suit. You wouldn't leave without saying goodbye, would you? What happened to your face? Oh. I am quite alright there. And so are you. You're a valuable asset to this family. Why would you leave so suddenly? And you, Kazuya. Didn't I give you what you wanted? Why are you causing Miko-san such trouble? We're going, Dad. Don't try and stop us. I see. She can't leave, Kazuya. She's too important. More than you could know. If she leaves with you, you won't get another cent from me ever again. You won't be in my will. You won't even have my name. What? What? What are you? Huh. Doesn't look any different to me. I get it though. Doesn't look any different to me. No. I get it though. You've never done well with a stick, Kazuya. And I do need her. So here's the deal. You either take her and lose everything, or you leave her here with me and I consign everything to you. Tonight. My entire fortune, all my business assets, all our property. Everything. It's yours. Just give her to me. Dude, stop thinking about it! No. Kazuya, you wouldn't. Please. Please don't let him take me. Please. Don't do this. You're not like that. Don't do it. Kazuya. Wow. Please. Get in the car. I get it. You must think I was furious, right, Hayato? That this was the beginning of my descent into madness. The straw that broke the proverbial camel's back, so to speak. Well, no. I've shown you my weakest moments, Hayato, and I won't lie about this one. I felt pride in my son for the first time in my life that night. He had immortality, wealth and fame offered to him for the life of someone who hated him, for good reason. And he turned it down. He considered it. He was tempted. I saw that. I would have been too. But unlike me, he refused. He passed the test I couldn't, Hayato. Damn. That is interesting. Very much makes sense now that they are still married, you know? I'm sorry about what I said, Kazuya. I didn't mean it. You should have. You were right after all. You always are, Miko. Kazuya, thank you. The thing is, she doesn't even know what was about to happen. All she knew was that, hey, everything was fine and dandy. I haven't seen my coworkers in a couple of hours. And there are these weird noises going on in the house. You start screaming that I need to leave the house. You show up, tell me to get in the car. And suddenly, my employer has turned into pixels and is saying, hey, if I am given to him, someone else will get all the riches in the world. And he denied that. I mean, that is pretty powerful. That's one hell of a night Mrs. Hayako had. No, that's not the name. Hiraka. Sorry, it's not much. I didn't have a lot left over for a fancy apartment in town. Oh. For his mother. You kept the butsudan I got for you. What? You think I'll throw something like that away? I know how important that stuff is to you. Okay, it's not for his mother. Kazuya. See? I couldn't be that upset. He did what he asked for, in a way. Tonight, he made you. My true heir. That night I thought I had doomed our species. In truth, he saved it. Unwittingly, of course, as is his nature. You are the key to keeping the demons of that side away. But I've been a bit cryptic about it, haven't I? That spirit, that thing, asked me something in return for immortality. It was quite simple. It wouldn't even involve me, at least not directly. But it shared a bit too much information. I caught on to its plan. It was one faction of few that has been taking place for longer than any of us could imagine. It wanted us for one purpose and one purpose only. Had it succeeded, life as we knew it would undoubtedly change forever. We would no longer have control of our lives, our world, no matter what they said. They would use us, and when we proved lacking, we would be discarded. I will not allow that, Hayato. So I learned about them, both sides. That's how I figured it out, how we could stop them, how we could ensure our own future. One where men could continue to decide their own fate. One where the gods stayed in their heaven. 4 into 5. Oh! We are talking about the fifth race here. It's an episode in Stargate SG-1. 4 incredibly powerful races of aliens that essentially shaped galaxies because they were so powerful. And they were going to include humanity in it because they could see that, oh, you guys are going to be as powerful as the rest of us. So the fifth race, the fifth faction. There will be more to do, Hayato. I can only give you the chance. I'm sorry to say I didn't do things perfectly. Sacrifices had to be made. Some unnecessarily, in hindsight. I was just one man. There was no one else that could help me. No one could even see what I saw. No one could see what was coming but me. These things, they're not what they seem. They lie. They'll give anything to achieve their goals. But don't ever think for a second those goals won't destroy us. But that's it for now. I have more, but it's in a separate file. 2 locations. Half the chance of losing everything, so to speak. It isn't fair though. It isn't far though. Green inside his mouth? What's that supposed to be? To the right of my chair, in my office. Put your hand on the wall, Hayato. Go to the end. What the fuck? Yeah? And that is... yes, that's a fun ending. Hayato is... Jamie is going through quite the roller coaster right now. We'll see. I have to double check whether or not... Actually, let's see if I can check that right now. Not quite. I was thinking that maybe the girls represents each of the 5 different factions, but no, there's 6 girls because I'm including Jamie and Sarah into the same thing. So 7 in that case, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's not what's going on. Could have been fun though if CJ was the one to unite all factions, but there's 6. It would be 6 in that case. So not sure what that's about. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and an extra thank you to all the members of my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.